This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, 50 Cent trolls Tyrese because Tyrese was recently used as a meme from the baby to explain the whole incident at Walmart because, you know, that video's come out, released by Rolling Stone. And, you know, he says, "What do you want from me?" You know, so, you know, he talks about like LA child support got this guy crying. Next time I'm going to holla at Taraji P. Henderson, whatever, Taraji P. Henson. Mind your business, punk. He think I forgot. Because Tyrese and him went back and forth for a while over that whole thing. You know, it's like, because, I don't know, man. Tyrese was very outspoken back then. And then he had that whole breakdown. 50 Cent used this as an opportunity. But he has other things going on, like with the game and everything, that he doesn't respond to right now. I've noticed that he hasn't responded to certain things, which is interesting. But he usually takes every opportunity to respond. This guy is young Choppa of the band. We talked about this yesterday, but he is messed up. I mean, so he was charged in Vegas for something he did in Maryland and North Carolina, trying to coerce these girls into, allegedly trying to coerce these girls into his, whatever he's doing. You know, he's trying to get them to pay $2,000, fly out, and put them to work, you know, to sell themselves. He was caught by an undercover. Cash Out was caught recently. They're being charged with trafficking. And, you know, if they're guilty, man, because that's disgusting, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I know people can say it's a part of life and everything, but there's a very, very dark side to that. You know, there's the side where women do that themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when it becomes a situation where you're being forced into doing it by a man, it gets real dark and disgusting, and people get kidnapped and stuff and thrown into this. I mean, this is a huge problem around the world, you know. Tekashi says he's the one who kept it the realest with Bobby Shmurda. He said the Migos throw Bobby on a song while he was in jail, talked about real guys. As soon as he came home, they rode his wave, but I gave him $40,000 after doing the stupid song, and I didn't even need it. I didn't need anything from him. He's right. And he didn't ride his wave when he came home. I don't think he could have, but, you know. I'd like to see Academics and Joe Budden do a podcast together. They seem to really mesh well together. Joe Budden recently said he regretted firing Rory and Mal. He shouldn't. I mean, it's not interesting at all anymore at the Joe Budden podcast. Even though, you know, I still listen to it once in a while. It's just not as interesting. They had a better vibe with Rory and Mal. Academics and Joe Budden should definitely start a side podcast, even if it's once a month, because they can go over and recap things. But Joe Budden usually messes all the business up with his partners anyway, so we'll see if that even materializes. I'll check you guys in the next one. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you guys so much, and I thank you guys for watching. Peace.